So you could be the most beautiful lady, you could be the most charming, the most outgoing, outstanding, all the beautiful traits you have, and ideal wife, partner, girlfriend, everything, but not just with this one. And that's okay. It is okay. Welcome back to my channel. So you see the scenarios or situations where you find yourself having some sort of conversation, some sort of connection with someone, and after some times you just notice, nothing went wrong. You didn't have even any bad blood. You didn't exchange words, but somebody just shut you out without explanation, and you are in a state where you are asking yourself, was I the reason? What did I do wrong? What is this really like? What does this mean? Like, it leaves you with a lot of things, especially if somebody did not explain anything at all. They just left. So let's take that situation and look at it on a dating site wise. So on a dating app or a dating site, you could be talking with someone and then immediately you just click, you find that you see that, yeah, you're connecting, you're vibing, then you decide, let's take this talking state to another level out of a dating site or out of the app. And so you maybe exchange contact or whichever place you decide to talk, maybe just do a video call. And this is where the problem starts. Because after some time, somebody would tell you, I'm sorry, I don't feel like we're connecting, I have to leave. Some will not tell you, they just decide and disappear. They just ghost you. So you are left with, okay, they could have explained, they should have, at least let me know what the problem was. But some people just grow cold feet and just can't even explain. The best way they could is just to leave. So even if you use other contact to ask what happened, should I know, you'll never get an answer. And I really, really discourage trying other contacts because it will never work out. And sometimes you should appreciate when nature tries to pull some type of people out of your life before something bad happens. A lot of things could happen, but maybe the universe was just cleansing, but you're trying to continue chasing for the wrong things, yeah? That could take you years to come and correct when you could start, just stop it at the very beginning or initial stage. So today I did not want to talk about the reasons because I had talked about it in the previous video. I did not come here to talk about the exact reason as to why such people grow cold feet and move, but I just wanted to remind you that not always you could be, some are saying, I've put this beautiful profile, I have made my bio this interesting, wise, and even if you share, you see it's something genuine, it's beautiful, yeah. I have put these photos and I also believe I'm beautiful, and yeah, my communication is also good. So what's the problem? Today I just wanted to remind you that, like we call it, you might think or you may know or realize, or most of the time you could be everybody's cup of tea. But always remember, even if you're everybody's cup of tea, some people don't take tea. Some people do not take tea. Some take coffee, and they can't stand tea. Okay, so you could be the most beautiful lady, you could be the most charming, the most outgoing, outstanding, all the beautiful traits you have, and ideal wife, partner, girlfriend, everything, but not just with this one. And that's okay. It is okay to sometimes be denied. And it's okay for some people also, for the people we say they are the most charming. How could someone let go of this one? It is just okay that some people are not okay with what others regard as the best blessing or beautiful. And that's just fine. Doesn't mean they've lost anything. They are not just used to taking tea. They are used to taking coffee. That's having been said, if you are wondering, I did a video, but just to do a short summary of it, if you are you went through or you're going through this particular scenario where somebody just goes you out of nowhere from a dating site, there are always reasons. And majorly, the reason is because your pictures on that dating site and the person they're seeing now are completely different. Or you are chatting, you are using ChatGPT, you are trying to translate or use maybe complex words, And when they come in reality, they meet you. In reality, it doesn't make sense. In reality, when I talk about maybe FaceTiming or video calling, that's what I mean. Second thing could be because you're using a lot of filters. I use filters too. So when you use your filters, I always encourage, try to make these filters come as close as if you call me, you'd see, yeah, that was a filter, but this face is that. Yeah. The main reason I should have started with was because someone could also find somebody who is better. There's always going to be a better person in your life, better than you. Someone who is better than you, always, Ima. So it doesn't mean that you're the problem. It doesn't mean that he is a problem. Neither does it mean that he has lost. Please just note that what it simply means is they have gotten someone whom they find more preferable. You could also find a good guy, go out on a date with them, but you still pick someone else. Doesn't mean the others were bad. No, it just there was just a better option, and that's okay. That's very okay. So if they were talking on a dating site, I always say when you go on a dating site, it's like some gambling scheme. Even if you pick someone the most serious, they turn out to just ghost you or leave. So if you have been talking to numerous people, you find a point where you say, okay, this is it, this is it. I have sampled, I've tried talking to them, and nobody knows how many people you're talking to, but you get to a point you say, this is it. So that's the difference between where now some people would be genuine and tell you know what, I got someone, yeah, not better than you, but someone whom I prefer more and I'd appreciate and wish you good luck, but some will just ghost you and go. Another thing could be that you're fake. When you are used to faking a lot of things, okay? The things you said at the beginning, and when you are lying a lot, your lies could catch up with you. And when you start talking, you're just talking to a stranger, you don't know how far it will go. You can say anything and you forget. But the person you are talking to, put them in their mind. When they come to your reality, in your real world where you are FaceTiming and talking, they realize something is not clicking. This person has two faces. There is the face of what I was told, and there's this face of this one. And of course, you can be also playing victim when someone have been warned on a dating site about scamming, and the way you present your needs so quick could be a total turn off. Yeah, can you help me with my data, my bundles? And it is so quick on day one or whichever day you're asking for some financial upkeep on someone whom you have barely known. And it is quite disappointing to them because they are just wondering if you had not met at that time, you would still be on a dating site. So the data you'd be using there already. So it is that quick. It's a lot of factors to consider, but today I just wanted to point it on the other side that sometimes it is okay for people to not choose you or pick you. And that is why also you should not feel guilty when it's your time to make the right choice, not based on, but I have another guy who has been helping me, who has been nice to me. It is okay for people to be nice to you, and you do not have to stick around when you are not happy, like completely happy. It's fine to just choose yourself. And it's fine also not to be chosen, if I may say, yeah, or not be picked as the right person. Do have a lovely evening. Thank you so much for the support, for the subscription, for the love, everything. Take care until I see you in the next chapter of this video. Thank you so much.